Hello, my chariots. Welcome back to my channel. And today's pick a card reading that I have for you today is how does your person see you? All right, so we are going to be taking a look at that. We'll get into tarot and oracle and see what comes through, and we'll see if these messages resonate for you or not. All right, currently I am closed for private readings. When I decide to open back up and do them, I will be sure to let you know. All right. So I just wanted to give a quick shout out and say thank you. Thank you to all my subscribers, both new and returning. For those that are returning and constantly here, I'm grateful to have you. Your energy is always a blessing, so thank you. And for those of you that are new, if you like what you see, please subscribe and like my videos. All right. So let's get started. We'll take a look at the three piles that I have for you today. The cards that you're looking at are coming from the White Light Oracle deck. All right, it's a beautiful deck, so that's what I chose to use. And here we go. So pile one, you are this pile right here, and this is a picture of the angel called Archon Barbalo. Okay, I hope I'm not butchering that name, but this is going to be for you. All right. And pile two, you have this card here. It's called the Sun of 417 Hertz. All right. So take a look at that picture, see if it resonates with you. That'll be for you. And then pile three, you have this card here, which is called Bath Coal, all right? And this is going to be your reading. So my chariots, do what you need to do to pick your pile. If you're drawn to more than one, that's perfectly fine. That means that there's messages in the other piles that you may need to hear. I do notice often my readings are linked together. Sometimes it's like a gigantic story, but we'll see how today's reading goes. And if none of these piles are resonating with you, if the reading does not resonate with you, if you are not connecting with my energy, that's perfectly fine. All right, just take a deep breath. Accept the fact that this reading is not meant for you today. This is a reading. I'm dealing with the collective energies out there. Okay, so not every reading is going to resonate. You have to be okay with that. All right, and you can kindly back out, check out the other videos that I have uploaded on my channel, or you can go check out those amazing tarot readers out there. We have so many of them with their own unique creativity and skill. I'm always happy to be part of this community and share the energy with them. All right, so pick your pile, my chariots, and I will see you there. Hello, pile one. All right, you chose this beautiful card here, the Angel Archon Barbalo, okay, from the White Light Oracle. And this is going to be your reading. We are asking Spirit, how does your person see you? All right, how do they see you at this time? So let's see what we can get from Tarot and Oracle today. Before we get started though, let's just take that opportunity to clear our energy and focus, grounding ourselves. So pile one, if you can take in a deep breath for me at this time. And I just want you to settle and relax. Be still for a moment and go within. Okay, because I am looking for my intuition to connect with yours so that I can bring you the messages that you need to hear most at this time. So I want you to say to yourself in your mind, I am connected to my higher inner power. And I trust my intuition always. All right. So pile one, we're asking the question today, how does your person see you? And I will get into tarot and other oracle cards to answer that question. But first I want to talk about this card here that you were drawn to, because I feel like this reflects you. So I want to talk about you, and then you can see if you resonate with the energy that I'm feeling from this card. And if you do not, you can go check out one of the other piles. Or if the reading in general just isn't resonating, then you can just back out and check out one of my other readings. But you were drawn to this card of Archon Barbelo, right? And she is an angel. And before I read about her, the first thing that I felt from the energy of the card is there's a sense of purity here. Okay, we're talking about a sense of purity, and I'm also very much into the numbers and numerology when it comes to tarot, if you didn't realize that already. And this is card number 10, which is that Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so we're talking about something fated, and we're talking about something destined, all right? But right now I'm talking about something within you. And I look at this beautiful angel and how she has her hands over her heart. I feel that she's very protective. Okay, so that's the energy I felt. Now, when I did read about this beautiful angel, there's definitely, I feel like, a specific message that's coming through for some of you. All right, this definitely is the energy of that yin yang energy. We're talking about authenticity, and we're talking about balance, but this is now you. Okay, before I go on and ask how your person sees you, I'm talking about you. What I read about this beautiful angel is there's this experience of what it feels like to be in your own body, all right? And reminding you that your spirit can never be restricted or controlled. All right. So I did get this strong feeling coming through that for some of you, not all, but for some of you, you know, this could be a same-sex relationship that we're talking about here. We could be talking about you who is struggling with gender issues or sexual identity. Now that's just for a few of you, but I feel very strongly the need to say that, because I do feel with this energy of purity, we are talking about authenticity. All right, and this is a reminder for you, pile one, the freedom of your spirit. And it's definitely a balance here of those yin yang energies of the divine masculine and feminine within you. So maybe, you know, you've felt conflict within yourself, okay, in regards to that. This angel is full of purity and truth, okay? She is the truth of being. And it could be possible right now for some of you that you feel that you are off your path, okay? That you feel disconnected right now in some way. And because of that, this is about you struggling to really accept yourself for who you are, okay? This is all about authenticity and you loving yourself for who you are, no matter what that is. Okay, so that's the main message. And even though I have that side message that there could be some struggle with a gender identity or a sexual identity, maybe you're afraid to face that you do have feelings for someone with the same sex, and that's been a struggle for you. And for others, I just feel the overall message with this card again is just balance within yourself and being authentic and true to yourself. Okay, so if that resonates for you, you can stick around. And now I'm going to pull some tarot and oracle cards and see how your person sees you at this time. All right, so let's see here. Let me just put this card off to the side for now, and let's take a look. Let me see. I'm going to pull a couple oracle cards, and then we'll pull tarot. And we're asking for pile one spirit, how pile one's person sees them. How do they see them right now? Okay, see as the gentleman that's coming through here. And what else do I want to get? Let's get one. I think this is from Moonology Oracle. Wow, that card flew out, so I'm going to take it because it obviously, jumpers for me are important. Wow, journey. Okay. And then let's get one more. I think this is Sacred Destiny. Come through here. For pile one, how does pile one's person see them? Flexibility. Okay, so the messages are definitely strongly coming through here. Before I get into tarot, let me just take a look for a second here. So it is strongly coming through here, pile one. Before I pull the cards, you know, there is definitely something here. There's this energy coming through of being on this journey, but you're halted, and I feel your person may see you that way. All right. I feel that this situation between you and your person is a struggle for you, all right? Or it's a struggle for your person, okay? So take that how it resonates. But what I'm seeing is that I feel that your person sees you. Now, look, we have this card here, flexibility. So I feel that they see you as someone trying to be very flexible in this situation, right? So that could be a possibility that you are trying to be open when it comes to the relationship that the two of you have. There's something here that I feel that your person knows that you know, meaning they see you as very intuitive. You know, we're looking at this card here of journey, and that is number 2, and 2 represents that high priestess energy. And that is someone that is all-knowing, okay? Someone that's very understanding, and they know exactly what's going on, even though they may not speak about it, okay? Because the one thing that I always point out about the high priestess is that she's mute, okay? So she doesn't speak up, and yet we have this beautiful lantern here, this light, and I feel like there's something here that you want to do. Your person sees you as wanting to take this leap of faith, wanting to take this journey, and yet, and your bags are packed and you're here, and yet you haven't really crossed that bridge yet. You know, you're standing here and it's almost like you're at that crossroad. Now, we have the gentleman coming through here. So you could be in that divine masculine energy right now, and that's how your person sees you, pile one. This is number 28 that I'm looking at. That number may resonate with you, but it reduces to 10, which with what we started with over here with this card, and that's about the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, and that is about you taking control, all right? You stepping into that power. And it's about you wanting you want that wheel, you know, that karmic wheel that belongs to you, to turn in your favor. I definitely feel that this is an emotional situation. And your person realizes that as well, because this person's in green, which is showing me that there's something going on here with your heart chakra. All right, so let's grab some tarot cards and see what else comes through. I'm using for you the Modern Witch Tarot today. Oops, that wasn't very good. So your person with this gentleman energy coming through, you know, they can see you as perhaps you are someone that is in a power of authority. Again, I could mention that this could be same sex, and it could be a male to male relationship for a few of you. But the divine masculine energy, you know, they're all about logic and understanding things and being able to take that authority, right? And use it, okay, the best way, without shutting out your heart chakra. And I do see here the Ace of Cups that's represented with this Ace of Hearts. And the Ace of Cups is all about experiencing that love, but it also requires that self-love from yourself. So it could be also that your person sees you as someone that struggles to love yourself for who you are. Okay, and that goes back to self-worth, and it goes back to value, all right? And your person may see that that's a struggle for you as well. Okay, so let's get some tarot cards. How does pile one's person see them? The Queen of Swords. The Two of Wands. The Six of Swords. The Eight of Wands. Wow, and the Star. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. So definitely, you know, your person sees you as this shining star, okay, in some way. You shine your light, pile one, that is very unique, okay, very unique to your person. And, you know, this is the Modern Witch Tarot. This is Aquarius energy that we're talking about that's coming through here. You know, and I look at this woman and how exposed she is and how the picture is, where I feel that you, there's something here, again, about vulnerability in this situation. Perhaps you were able to be vulnerable with this person, your person, pile one, okay? And your person realizes that you have been vulnerable, you've been very open with them, and maybe that you've, you know, you've never been that way with anyone else. You know, they recognize that intimacy because you perhaps are able to be truthful with them, but this journey for you that they see that you're struggling with is about being open to everybody, you know, having something be publicly recognized that may not. The Queen of Swords is here. Okay, so when she shows up, she's all about truth and clarity. This is Libra energy. So I feel, you know, with this gentleman card, there's an energy that comes from you, pile one, where you are very assertive. Okay, you are very outspoken, and that's how your person sees you, because the Queen of Swords is a no-nonsense person. Now, I know she gets a bad rap sometimes from other readers, or, you know, she can come off, you know, you can hear her being described as having a sharp tongue, that she could be hurtful, she could be cold and cruel. All right, but that's not the energy that I take from the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is Libra energy, and in the zodiac, when it comes to Libra, Libras are all about partnership. Okay, they are ruled by Venus, and they are all about partnership. And the thing is they really respect those partnerships. So because of that, they are huge on looking for peace and harmony. All right. And what's tough with the Queen of Swords is that, you know, when I see her in a reading, there's a call for truth and clarity. Okay. And I said this from the very beginning of the reading. I feel like there's something here in this connection that's calling for truth or clarity. And it needs to come from you, and your person sees that. All right. I see that your person thinks of you with the Two of Wands here as a creator, you know, a thinker, a dreamer with this star. Okay. That you have visualization, that you have imagination. All right. And you want to express that creativity in some way. Now, I do have to mention, with the Two of Wands, the Six of Swords, and the Eight of Wands, I feel that there's some sort of distance between the two of you, or that's how your person sees this connection right now, and that travel may be involved. And again, you have this card of journey clarified by the Six of Swords. Perhaps you need to take this journey. Perhaps it is you that has to take a leap of faith in some way, okay, in order for you to grow as a person. And that could be something that you're struggling with. All right, something that you're afraid to do, even though I feel with the Eight of Wands, there's this energy within you that wants you to be spontaneous. But, you know, there is this fire here. And I feel that, you know, when I see this queen looking down this row, it's almost like this gentleman here. And I feel that your person sees you as someone, you know, that needs to make the call. So perhaps there's a situation with some of you where your person feels like you need, you know, the ball is in your court and you need to make the next call. That's possible. It's possible that you ran from this connection, okay? You moved away from this connection because of some of the situations or some of the issues that I said you may be struggling with from the very beginning, and you felt it was easy, you know, your situation, whatever your circumstance is, and no one's judging you for this, but because of the circumstances that are going on in your material world right now, it doesn't leave you as much flexibility as your person wishes that you had. Okay, so there's something that's holding you back. All right. But I feel that your person sees you as this strong person that has been very, I guess what I'm trying to say is, you've been very open and honest with your person in regards to some of your struggles. And yet I feel that there's something here, a leap of faith that needs to be called for you, yourself, within your authenticity, so that you truly love your spirit for who you are. You know, your spirit, your soul, you know, it needs that release. There's something restricted here. There's something that I feel is holding you back. And that's the message that's coming from your person today. They see this. They want you to be able to love yourself for who you are. All right. Let me get a few more cards and see if there's anything else. So we have the Six of Pentacles, which shows me balance. Okay, we could talk about balance. And we have the Four of Cups here. All right. We have the Six of Wands, and that strongly is showing me that there's something about public recognition, Okay, something that is a secret, something that not everyone knows, all right? And I feel like that almost needs to be free, okay? And the Hermit, yes. Okay, so you know, your person with the Three of Swords on the bottom of the deck and the Devil. Look at this, and the Four of Wands. This is amazing, and I could keep going if I wanted to on the bottom of the deck here with all these cards, but I stopped. You know, your person, I feel, sees the pain that you struggle with this Three of Swords here on the bottom of the deck. You know, they see you as this beautiful, unique soul, and yet they see that your heart is broken. Okay, they see that your heart is broken. They see that you're in pain. And when I look at the cards that are here, you know, we're talking about 2 sixes, which represent, 6 represents the Lover, which is the card about unconditional love. And that's really, to me, the card about unconditional love and you loving yourself for who you are. And I feel that you're struggling with that right now. All right, and that's why the Four of Cups is here. And I feel it's, you know, you don't know where to turn. You're very conflicted. I feel that your life, your person sees you as, you know, they see you as, I feel with this Journey card here, that your life could be so much more fulfilling if you would stop hiding. And I feel that with this Hermit energy here, because the Hermit is someone that goes into hiding, all right? But yet they're very intuitive. So it's that same intuitive energy as the High Priestess. The Hermit's very wise. This is Virgo energy. But yet, you know, the energy of the Hermit shows that you're very withdrawn about whatever it is that's restricting you. Okay? And you're afraid to be open about it. And I feel that that is what's needed. All right. You need to embrace both of your masculine and feminine energies. That yin yang energy, that is what's being called for here. And, you know, the Six of Wands is all about victory and success, but it is also how, you know, to me, this is a huge card about external validation and how people perceive you. You're still worried about what others think of you instead of going within and following that intuition. All right. And I feel that your person is very much aware of this. All right. So I do feel that this reading is for a selected group. Please let me know if it resonates, because I feel that, you know, again, there's something very strong here in this relationship where they see you struggling. Okay, so it's not about your person. If that's where you're at, then you can, you know, move on to another one of the readings. This is about you, how your person sees you struggling to be free in regards to whatever that situation is. Is it a gender identity issue? Okay, are you afraid to be in a same-sex relationship? Is it a religion or a cultural difference that you are afraid to make changes because you're afraid of what your family members and friends and, you know, that tight group that surrounds you at this moment, you're afraid to let them know who you truly are? That's where I feel the struggle is right now. And because of that, we have this Devil card here, this Capricorn energy showing me how you feel bound, and your person knows that as well. They see you as being stuck and they want you to be free. That's the message for today. And we have the Four of Wands here. So here's this 11-11 energy. And even with the Two of Wands, that was that 11 energy. And these are those, you know, the portal, the gate is here, even whether it's by yourself or with this union, because I do feel that, you know, your person is craving this physical union with you. This could definitely be, your person could be a strong catalyst that is involved in this awakening that you may be having a difficult time with. All right. And that is the reason why this person was chosen. Okay. Because, you know, when we need an awakening and we need spirit to nudge us and we're not paying attention or we're not seeing the other signs and symbols, That's what happens. That's the whole point of these people that are so important in our lives, these catalysts, because it's like that boom, they want to wake you. All right. And how do they do that? They bring someone that is like this shining star, completely unique. So I do feel that you see your person as that shining star, but I feel like you're not seeing the person, your person, for why they're really here and what your specific journey is all about. Okay? You have your head here buried in the sand. This is the Two of Swords, and this is all about indecision because of fear, and yet it's so emotional. It's so emotional. All right, so let's see. That's what I have for you, pile one. I'm going to close out the reading by reading a little paragraph from the White Light Oracle as your advice, okay, as your guidance. But let's also just get one from Moonology, the Moonology Oracle. So really, you know, your person sees you as someone that can be shining so much brighter than what they are if you just made this decision, okay, and took that leap of faith and took this, you know, and really make up your mind to take this journey that I feel you are really holding yourself back from. You know, this is about giving and receiving with the Six of Pentacles. It's about moderation. And right now, I feel that you are not within moderation. So let's see what the Moonology Oracle card is here. A win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. So you see, the scales are here because Libra also represents justice, all right, which is all about honesty and fairness and authenticity. So I feel, you know, your person, you know, they see you as being, I feel that they see you as being honest and just, but they want you to do that as a whole, you know, and not as, you know, this piece of you that's very restrictive right now. Okay. So because of that, let me read. This is from, hold on here. This is an excerpt from the Archon Barbelo. And this is something that you can say to help yourself, okay, for what you need to focus on and what you need to heal within you. I call upon the luminous wisdom, grace, and love of our spiritual mother and spiritual father, united in the light of Archon Barbelo. I accept the gift of this body, mind, and soul. For the spiritual benefit of all beings, I ask for healing, protection, and guidance. May all beings recognize their true spiritual nature and find happiness and freedom through their authentic spiritual journey. All right, pile one. So I feel that your person really sees you as, you know, they see you on this spiritual journey, and they see you trying to come to terms with some things that I feel are holding you back. All right, so I'm going to leave the message here. This reading, I hope it resonated with you. Let me know in the comments if it did. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye. Hello, pile two. All right, you were drawn to the card here. This is number 16, the Sun of 417 Hertz. And this is from the White Light Oracle deck that I have. And we are asking Spirit today, how does your person see you? Pile one was a very deep conversation, okay? You know, it wasn't something that was light, so we'll see how this goes as well, pile two. But before we get started, let's just take that moment to clear ourselves and focus. So if you can take in a deep breath for me right now. Just go within and be still. I am looking to connect with your intuition so that I can bring you the messages that you need to hear most today. So I want you to say to yourself in your mind, I am connected to my higher inner power. And I trust my intuition always. All right, pile 2. So again, you were drawn to this card here, the Sun of 417 Hertz. So when I first, held this card, I feel the situation's calling for light, all right? Because we're talking about the sun here, maybe the situation that's going on between you and your person. Now, I did want to mention this card that I'm speaking of is how I feel, how I see you, or what's going on in your situation, all right? And then I'm going to pull the tarot cards and oracle cards on how your person sees you. But if you were drawn to this card, I feel that there's something here that is calling for light. We're looking at number 16, and that is the Tower. So I feel either a tower moment has occurred for you, pile 2, or a situation with your person. There's been a tower moment, but I feel that it's a difficult time, right? And there's some sort of conflict that you're dealing with. And when we look at this beautiful being here, she has herself wrapped tight, like she's holding herself tight, right? Which shows me that, she needs compassion in this situation, or love in some way. With the sun, we could be talking about that Leo energy and strength, right? And, something that's calling to be strong here. So when I did look up the card and I read about it, this is an enlightened being, all right? And this card represents it represents the energy of that inner spiritual strength that is needed at this time. So I feel like whatever situation that you're dealing with, whether it's with your person or just you yourself, I feel like it's calling for strength. It's calling for, it's a challenging situation that is calling for you to recognize who you are and protect yourself in some way. All right. So, that could mean that perhaps the relationship you're in right now feels toxic. Right. So there's a toxic relationship that's at stake. And because of this, maybe you feel disrespected by your person, or you feel misunderstood just in your own life and what's going on. I feel like this is a moment where this inner spiritual strength will bring some sort of healing shift or healing change to you. Okay? And it's that energy where you can become strong enough and you can realize that you will not allow others to determine what your true value and self-worth are. Okay? And I do feel like that is what is describing you right now and or your situation. All right, so let's get into tarot and oracle and see what comes through. We're asking for pile 2. How does pile 2's person see pile 2 at this time? How does pile 2's person see pile 2? So we have the ring here, okay? And what else? I think this from Energy Oracle. Pile 2's person. pile 2. Indecision. And that's 8, talking about strength, which I could feel even from this card over here. And then let's get one from Sacred Destiny. Release. All right. So I do get the strong feeling from what I was talking about, pile 2, even before I drew these cards. I'm wondering if there's some sort of toxic situation that you're just not releasing yourself from. And either it's with this person, okay, or you are already with someone else and you are struggling. Because I do feel, we're asking how your person sees you at this time. And it's coming through that they see you as being somebody that's very indecisive. I feel that there's something that needs to be released here and you're not doing it. All right. And it could even be with this person and you're just not, they're seeing this, because I'm looking at this picture here of the ring. And this isn't a picture that brings me joy. This is usually energy that makes me feel sad, as if there is a ring that's already in place. So for some of you, you could be married to this person, and I feel that it's just a very toxic relationship right now. And your person knows that they see that. I feel that perhaps... we have number 25 here, which reduces to 7, and that is that chariot energy, which is Cancerian energy. And that is the energy about forward movement. It is about taking the reins, right, and moving forward. So you could be in a situation where you need to take the reins and move forward, whether it's the person that you're thinking about, or if you are already in another relationship, take that how it resonates, and this is how your person sees you. But this is about being able, I feel, and then we have the Ace of Clubs here, which represents the Ace of Wands. So maybe you're in a very passionate relationship with this person. Maybe it's very sexual. There's chemistry here, and yet at the same time, there's something very toxic. Either they don't treat you with respect and adoration, or it's just a very codependent relationship that's going on here. But we have this card right here in the middle, which is all about indecision. And that indecision, that gives me, that's the energy of the Two of Swords, that someone that buries their head in the sand and doesn't want to see the reality of the situation, right? And it calls for strength, okay? Because we have this number 8 here in tarot that represents the strength card, which is that Leo energy. Something is calling to be released here. So let's take a look. I'm going to use for you, this is the Crystal Visions Tarot, and see what's coming through. I'm also getting from your person, for some of you as well, this is a different message that I feel that's coming through, that perhaps you needed to make a decision here and release something in your life for this person, but your person didn't follow through on their promises. All right, so you actually went forward and you made decisions. You know, you had this passion and this strength to actually reach a decision and do what you needed to do, release certain things in your life, and you were expecting that of this person that you're thinking about, and they didn't follow through. And they know that now, and they see that. Let's see what else. Pile 2, please, Spirit. How does pile 2's person see pile 2? The King of Wands. The Ten of Cups. The Emperor. And the Eight of Wands. And the Five of Cups. So I am, you know, they are seeing you as this very strong individual, pile 2, with this King of Wands and the Emperor here. But it could be, again, that you definitely, with the Ten of Cups, you know, they see you as someone that's looking for that emotional fulfillment. You could already have children or a family in place that you need to take care of, because I feel as this King of Wands, which is this Leo energy here with this lion, and then we have the Emperor here as well. Two very strong divine masculine energies coming through. So I feel like they see and feel your divine masculine energy shining through when it needs to. Okay, and that can have to do with the family and your environment and what you're taking care of at this time. But they see you as someone that's focused. And, you know, like, for example, this King of Wands, someone that has a very huge heart, but they are focused and they are intent. Okay, they're very driven, and they take action when they need to. So as I just said, it could be some of the second scenario that I'm feeling, where you are taking action to make changes. Okay, and your person sees you as someone that's very strong, all right, independent. They see you as safe and secure. And yet, I feel like they see you as spontaneous in some ways as well. So perhaps this decision that you made was a spontaneous one also. Now, the Eight of Wands is also about travel, and it's about communication. While the Five of Cups is here, and you know, there's something here that they see you as being very sad about, very heartbroken. There's grief here, there's remorse and regret. So that's how your person sees you. You're struggling with some sort of remorse or regret that you have in regards to perhaps some sort of action that you took, or that you did not take. So take that how it resonates. I do feel there's something here based off of indecision, there's confusion, and again, I do feel that there's something toxic that's connected to this situation. Now, perhaps you walked away from that toxic situation in order to protect your family, because again, there's something very strong coming through here as this Emperor, right? The Emperor and the King of Wands. It's like you had to take charge. And when I look at this Ten of Cups, the way this mother is holding and protecting this child, I feel that there's definitely some sort of situation that saddens you here, that makes you feel sad. because of the decisions perhaps that you had to make. Let's see, what else? I feel that your person sees you though. Again, I feel like you could be a mother or a father to children, because I feel like they see you very loving, and yet with this lion here, you're protecting, all right? You're being very protective of your family or your children or some sort of situation that means the world to you. So they see you as very protective as well. For some of you, there's almost this sadness coming from your person, because I feel like they wish that they want to take a step towards the next level. Perhaps, in regards to a ring. So, that next level of commitment or engagement or proposal, or even just having that communication of whatever that next step may be. But there's indecisiveness coming from your person, because I feel of the situation that you're protecting right now. The World. The Nine of Swords. There's a lot of sadness. There's a lot of anxiety here. Seven of Pentacles. There's heartache. There's frustration. Your person sees you as frustrated. And the Page of Swords. So again, I do feel like there's children heavily involved in this connection. On the bottom of the deck is the Four of Cups and the Ten of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Some similar energies from pile one, but different circumstances. But there's definitely a heartache here. So your person sees you, as heartbroken for whatever reason that may be. With this Page here of Swords, again, I do feel this strong need to mention children, but there's a sadness with the Four and the Five of Cups here. There's a sadness that your person sees in regards to the way a situation played out. The Ten of Swords is here, which is showing me some sort of ending. So take that how it resonates, whether it's with the person that you're thinking about or if you were involved in some other relationship. However it was, definitely there's that energy I'm saying of it was toxic. There's something toxic here in this situation. And with the Queen of Swords that's showing up here, which is Libra energy, this is showing me that this situation is calling for truth. It's calling for clarity, and it's calling for honesty. With the Queen of Swords here, it's possible that you and your person exchanged words that were hurtful, okay? So they see that and they recognize that, all right, and they feel that. But what I'm seeing here is the World card is here, which is showing me that we're wrapping up something. But it's almost like with the Ten of Swords and the Nine of Swords, it's like we're having to close out this cycle of a lot of pain, all right, a lot of sorrow, again, a lot of anxiety, sleepless nights here with the Nine of Swords. The Seven of Pentacles shows me that there's frustration, there's impatience, all right. So either your person realizes that you're frustrated with them, or you're frustrated with the situation that you're dealing with that surrounds you. Because that Seven of Pentacles represents someone that takes a step back. They're evaluating their life. They're looking and they're frustrated because they are not where they want to be. All right. And especially with this indecision card, that plays heavily into that, because obviously there's a decision here where something needs to be released. We need to release this toxic energy. Whatever this toxic energy is referring to, it needs to be released in order to make room for something new. All right. And that is why the Queen of Swords is here. She's calling for honesty. She's calling for truth. And she's calling for clarity. So please take that how it resonates. Now, I am going to close out with a reading from an excerpt in the White Light Oracle book for your advice. Okay, but before I do that, let's just take a look at a Moonology card and see what else for pile 2. Any other messages that pile 2 needs to hear? So your person does realize the sadness and just the pain. They really see the pain, whether it's been caused by them or caused by a situation that surrounds you. And they realize, I feel, that it's time now that you need to release whatever that is, whether it's them or the situation, in order to heal. Your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn, pile 2. So perhaps, you know, you have been through a lot here, you know, with this cycle ending. And you know, you've been through a lot. You're working hard, all right, to make certain changes, so because you yourself know that something needs to change here, something needs to give, something needs to be released. Spirit is letting you know that they see what you're doing. Okay, and the message for you from the White Light Oracle book is, pile 2, you have what it takes. You are a light bearer. Within you is a healing power and a spiritual wisdom you can tap into to find your way through any confusion or doubt. Have confidence in yourself and know that you are enough. Expect an affirming yes from the universe. So, you know, I feel like that with this hard work is paying off. You know, I feel like you're putting work into yourself in some way. I talked about in the beginning of this reading a healing shift that is coming through here, you know, and it could just take time because it, you know, you had to come to that realization, whether it is your person that you're in this toxic relationship with or someone else that, you know, you can't let them determine your value of who you are. All right, you are this beautiful, enlightened being, this sun being, and you have to learn to recognize your highest self. All right, your highest self, and you do that through this energy of spiritual truth and authenticity, which is what the Queen of Swords represents. All right, pile 2, so I'm going to leave the reading here. I do hope it resonated with you. Thanks for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye. Hello, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. We're asking today about how your person sees you. And I will tell you, these are deep readings, so they are not light like how I thought they were going to be. But anyway, we're going with it. All right? And you were drawn to this card here, Bath Coal, and I guess I should have known that from using these White Light Oracle cards. They are beautiful and they are very deep though, so if this isn't the reading that you are looking for, that's fine. You can just back out and go check out one of the other readings. All right, so before we get started though, let's just take that moment to ground ourselves. Okay, settle our energy. So pile 3, if you can take in a deep breath right now. And just be still for a moment. Go within. I am looking for my connection. I am looking for my intuition to connect with yours. All right. And I want to do that by our third eye chakras connecting. So I want you to go within and say to yourself, I am connected to my higher inner power, and I trust my intuition always. So what I was doing with each pile is I'm taking a look at this card, pile 3, and I'm feeling the energy of the card so that I could, give you a summary of what I think is going on with you, okay, in your life, whether it has to do with this person or just what is surrounding you right now. And then I'm going to pull tarot and oracle cards so that we can actually see how your person sees you at this time. All right, so you were drawn to this card here, Bath Cole. It is number 8, and in tarot, that is the strength card. Okay, that is Leo energy, which is all about, being strong. It's about being brave when you need to be. It's about being courageous, but there's also the matter of the ego and pride when it comes to that energy as well. Okay, so there could be an issue going on right now with you and your person, or within your life, where I feel like it may be ego driven, and this is your message, or this is spirit letting you know that you might have to practice that power of discernment. When I went in and I read about this card, this is actually an angel known as the daughter of the divine oracle, the divine voice. So this is, I feel like, again, when we're talking about pride and ego, an inner knowing that requires you to conquer your fear about something, okay, whatever that may be. Or it could be that, if there's an issue or you're having problems with your person, fear is involved here. There's something where I feel like fear is overtaking the situation instead of you going within and following that inner knowing, that intuition, and letting your inner voice guide you. And perhaps it has to do with some sort of structure or belief that's already been in place with you. All right. And now this is a time where that's calling for surrender, something that you need to let go of, or it's just about a voice within you that needs to be heard. All right. Something within you you need to speak about that you haven't, because this energy of Bath Cole, she brings clarity to situations. That's what she's all about. All right. So when I close out the reading, I am going to read a little excerpt as your advice, your guidance, okay, from that white light oracle deck. But let's get in now and see how your person sees you, okay? And let's see, I feel like it's connected to what I just discussed here in some way. All right, at least that's how I feel it's been going for the other two piles. So for pile 3, Spirit pile 3's person, how does pile 3 see their person right now at this time? The Gentleman. Now, isn't this interesting? Because there's 2 cards in here representing the Gentleman, and the other card came out in pile 1. So that's very interesting that is coming out here. The second Gentleman card. Let's see, what else? So because of this, you may want to go back and watch pile 1. Cornucopia. Right, and that is number 11. And then one from here. Purification. All right. So I do feel that your person sees you as, wow, there's this energy really coming through strongly. Just how lucky they are to have you in their life. All right, that's the energy that's coming through here. This cornucopia, that's about abundance, and it's about growth, and it's about bounty, harvest. I just feel that there's this, and the beautiful light that's shining through here, and there's even a butterfly sitting here, where I just feel like there's been a lot of growth. I feel that your person has even gone through some transformation because of you, and they owe it to you, is what I'm hearing. Like they see that this is because of you being in their life. This is number 11, which is that justice energy, Libra energy, but that's all about peace and harmony and harmonization. Again, like there's something very peaceful when your person thinks about you and how they look at you. They see you as this beautiful sunflower. Okay, so it's a represent. This is representing for me how positive they see you. Like this is an optimistic event in their life that they are able to experience. We do have the gentleman card here. I like to point out that, perhaps they've seen you in that more divine masculine energy when it comes to love. Okay. It's possible, with the ace down here of cups, they've seen you focused on loving yourself more. We also have number 28 here, which reduces to 10, and that's the wheel. Okay, so I do feel from this group, there's definitely something here, something fated and destined between you and your person, and I feel strongly that your person feels that, okay, in this reading with the cards that are here. There's a very enlightened, positive energy that's coming through in how your person looks at you and how they see you. All right, I do feel that they see you as someone very unique and beautiful, okay, with this Bath Coal card here, but it's not, it's really, to me, more about an energy. It's not just about physical beauty. Okay, there's something here that I feel that your person has really experienced. There's something profound here that they have experienced when it comes to you. And because of that, they see you as, I don't want to say perfection because, nobody's perfect, but they see you as just something that was needed in their life. How about that? That's the feeling that is coming through. Something that they needed or they weren't seeing, okay, until you came along. And it's like you shine this light, I feel. It's something that's, that was very different than maybe the energy exchanges they've had with others. And then this energy exchange with you has just pointed out things to them or brightened their life in a way that they are so thankful for. Okay, so let's see. And with that, what I'm saying is maybe your person has seen you bloom, because this flower, this purification, is the sunflower that stands out here is in, pure bloom, fully bloomed and just so bright and beautiful. And maybe your person has seen you grown, in some way, okay, through this journey of meeting them, and they recognize that. Okay, I know I said in the very beginning of this reading, I mentioned, you know, the limiting structures or belief that you may have had, something old within yourself that you had to let go of, that you had to take a leap of faith on something, and you did that, and now you are this full flower, and you are just shining your light, and you're doing well, and you're doing beautiful, and I feel like your person sees that, and they're so happy. They're so happy for you in that respect. So let's see, for pile 3's person, how does pile 3's person see pile 3? Spirit. I feel almost too that they see you. There's something about being heard, whether you were a good listener towards your person or your person was a good listener towards you, and they really heard a lot of the things that you had to say or share with them. And perhaps, you know what I mean? It's something like, almost like, did they really even understand that? Or were they even listening? And I feel like they really were. And they take a lot of the things that you've shared with them to heart. That's coming through for some of you. All right, let's look at tarot. The 10 of Wands. The Queen of Pentacles. The Empress. Wow. And the 5 of Pentacles. And the Queen of Cups. Wow. They see they see you, pile 3, just as, I mean, the Empress is here with these two queens, the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. Such loving energies. They see you as this divine counterpart. They see you as this divine light. That just can't shine any brighter. So I feel like you've just opened their eyes to things that they were never interested in. You just have this beauty about you that they feel so magnetized towards. I do feel that they see you as a person that carries a lot on your shoulders, like you have baggage, or I feel like maybe it's not so much baggage as I feel like you take a lot on. Okay, so take that however it resonates. You know, we do have the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups here. You could be a mother. Okay, so you could be married to this person and you are the mother of their children, or you just have children in general. But I feel that, you know, you are all about family and taking care of what you have, like as part of this pentacle, this coin that the Queen of Pentacles is holding. And you know, sometimes because of that, with this Queen of Cups energy, the Queen of Cups is Cancerian energy. We have the Empress here. We have the Queen of Pentacles, which I believe is... I believe this is Capricorn energy. And the 10 of Wands is here. I just feel that... sometimes your person feels that maybe you take too much on for the people that surround you instead of putting more into yourself. Like you always put yourself last in certain situations. all right? But yet I feel that that hasn't dampened your light in any way because you still shine so brightly. I feel like your person has just learned so much from you, and that's what's really coming through here. I do feel for some of you, though, you know, there's the Five of Pentacles that's here. So I feel there's this feeling like your person, for some of you, may miss you. So some may be in a no contact or a separation. You know, I feel like there's something here coming from your person that they would love to experience with you, and they're missing out on it with this Five of Pentacles. Let's see what else. But I mean, with the Empress right here in the center, I mean, that's about as strong of a feeling of admiration, love, respect. I feel like your person can't think any more highly of you, pile 3. And it is very different than the other 2 piles, in the sense that I feel that there was definitely more struggles going on in the other piles. And whether there's struggles going on in this pile, there's just more a genuine feeling of thankfulness and love and appreciation that I feel comes from this person. What else? Pile 3's person. How does pile 3's person see pile 3? Okay, the 8 of Cups. The Page of Pentacles. The 7 of Cups. And the Page of Cups. On the bottom of the deck. Wow, I think this 4 of Cups, interesting though, this 4 of Cups came out in every reading. And the Knight of Cups. I definitely feel that children are involved again in some way with the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. I feel that your person sees you, pile 3. Definitely as someone that walked away, whether you walked away from this person or not, because you needed to, you know, the 8 of Cups, I'm sorry. The 8 of Cups is all about walking away from something, but it's because you're being pulled, you're walking towards that 9th cup. This is something, you know, you're looking for emotional fulfillment, you're looking for that emotional contentment. I'm wondering if you had to walk away from this person just from looking at the 10 of Wands and the Page of Cups, or I'm sorry, the 8 of Cups that we have here. I do feel that there's some sort of confusion here with your person as to, in connection with the 5 of Pentacles, for some of you, there's confusion here as if your person is unsure how you would react if they were to reach out to you or talk to you in some way. Because also with the Page of Cups and Page of Pentacles, there's this feeling like your person has something to say or something that they want to express to you. But with this 4 of Cups over here and this Knight of Cups, you know, I'm getting this feeling like your person's hesitant, like they have something to say here with the Knight of Cups, and yet there's this hesitancy with the 7 of Cups here that they're afraid if they come forward and offer this cup at this point, you would turn away from that for some reason. I do feel that perhaps you walked away from this person, pile 3, because, you know, you were waiting to hear your person express their feelings or their love, something for you. And yet this horse and this knight are both hidden. They're masked. All right, they're hiding. So I feel like perhaps your person just was never able to come forward and tell you truly how they feel, you know, regarding this empress, this beauty that they feel lies within you. I feel like they never got that chance to speak up. And even though they still see you as this very compassionate, nurturing, intuitive person, there's still a fear. There's a cloudiness that resides within your person with the Seven of Cups here, because I feel that, you know, they want to come towards this, and yet there's this fear here that you'll turn your head away. But overall, pile 3, I mean, the message for how they see you is just basically no one else compares to you. All right. They really have you, you know, it's like they have you here, and then they have everyone else that they've experienced any type of relationship or interaction with, like in another group. You're just sort of singled out there. And for some of you, it is a shame, because I do feel that there is this sadness that kind of circulates when I'm looking at the Eight of Cups and the Ten of Wands with the Five of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups, that there's something here like your person didn't get to experience the relationship that they would have liked to with you. All right. But nevertheless, there's still a lot of love here, respect, admiration, just an incredible type of energy. I feel that your person would think you definitely are some incredible person that has come into their life and that you were meant to. Okay, so before I close out the reading, I am going to read an excerpt for you from the White Light Oracle, but let me also grab a Moonology card. And this is for pile 3. Wow, believe in the impossible, the blue moon. So I do feel that there's definitely an energy here where your person still even believes, and look at this, right? I have it right here, belief, that there's still a chance for the two of you somewhere at some point, okay? Maybe not this lifetime, maybe the next, right? But they still believe that for those of you that were not able to be together at this time, and for others that are already together, I feel like they just believe, like it is a confirmation that this is the impossible for them, that, you know, they are just that grateful for you coming into their life, which is beautiful. So let me read here. This is something, some advice for you if needed. I call upon the divine voice of Bath Cole, guardian of luminous communications and clear channel for spiritual truth and healing grace. Please bless me with clarity according to the highest wisdom and mercy, and in divine timing may I read the signs and hear the voice of truth louder than all others. May all beings receive the guidance they need to find happiness and spiritual freedom. All right, pile 3. So I am going to stop the reading and end it here. I do hope that it resonated with you. Thank you for watching, and I will see you at the next reading. Bye.